Good evening, this is your Psychic LJ reporting from the United Kingdom. I want you to all sit back and relax, and I'm going to look into my looking glass, but tonight is a little bit different. I'm going to give you off 11 huge predictions for Earth for now, 2022 to 2032. And holy moly guys, this is going to be big. So sit back and relax and let's see what I can see. Number one. Okay. Earth is going to face 3 major events by 2024. And I'm definitely seeing an inflation. Okay, I see a crash in the economy. And I do feel that the stock market is definitely wobbling, as you know. But I feel where it falls, it's going to rise stronger. Okay. What takes place, I feel, is going to sort of like bring on a knock effect. And I'm getting very, very strongly that there will be huge findings very, very soon from a scandal. Okay. And this will affect possibly 3 or 4 countries in Europe. And these major findings are going to be connected with an oil or a gas industry, possibly oil. I want you to remember this, okay? And it's to do with an oil company. And I'm getting this really, really strong. And this will track back. It's going to track back to a man with his actions where I feel there was a selling out of the USA. I want you to remember this. And this could possibly crash the dollar. And this is going to affect the euro. And this is going to be connected in a strange sort of way to is it the ruble? Is that the Russian coin? The ruble. So I want you to remember that. Now, the flags that I'm seeing connected is, I'm seeing a white flag with a red star. What else am I getting? I'm getting a blue flag with a white star. And I'm getting a yellow and green and blue flag. Okay, a yellow, a green and a blue flag. And I'm getting a green flag with a crescent moon and a star. And this is going to give a knock-on effect, which is going to change the Canadian, everything to do with Canada as well. I see the Canadian flag changing. So what happens here from America's decision, which is going to force UK into making a move that will give Canada options to leave the Commonwealth. This is what I see. And Canada will join new options. Okay, so I want you to remember that. That's coming through really, really strong. Okay, what else am I saying? Okay. The second major event is, it's got something to do, I see dramatic climate change. That's coming through very, very strong. And as you know, we've had a lot of problems with floods recently, crazy weather, hurricanes, and I feel there's more to come. I'm seeing extreme floods, lots of worries around the globe, especially around the coastal areas, and I'm seeing extreme heat. And we could face a big freeze. I'm seeing ice storms here, guys. And this is going to affect the power outages. And what I feel is there's going to be a new form of power what's going to come into play. Okay. And it's going to have something to do with reflecting and recycling. And I see this new power being introduced, okay, and it's going to pave the way globally by 2026, no later. It's definitely going to come in before then. Okay, what else am I saying? I'm seeing the boot of Italy, and I see a split. I don't know if that's literal or it's not literal. It could have something to do with the economy as well. But I see a split there, and I see great storms ahead, and I'm also seeing landslides. And what I fear is, as I look into this crystal ball, I feel the big one is yet to come. That's what they're showing us. And when I see that, I want to say possibly to do with an earthquake or a hurricane. And I feel, what I feel very strongly is, excuse me, what I feel very strongly is that I'm getting Atlantic. I see the Atlantic, and I'm getting storms ahead. And this great storm, I feel, is going to just build up, and I'm also feeling that there's something about to take place with this, and I don't know if it's the same thing or it's around about the same time there's something else going on where I'm seeing toxic dust. And this is going to cause outages, all right? Internet, it's going to affect internet, it's going to affect air travel. Could be like a sandstorm or something like that. But it's on a large scale. It's definitely, I'm seeing it's going to affect air travel. And I'm getting 2023. And it's something which I think is going to definitely what's going to take place round about the time I see conflict in Russia and China. And I see them both coming head to head. And Russia isn't going to back down. And I'm feeling there's going to be problems to do with cyber. They're showing us cyber here. So possibly there could be some sort of cyber attack or something like that. But what's going to fall into place from that is I'm seeing new cyber technology will interlock with space technology. And I feel this is going to change our internet. I'm seeing this really, really strong. Our web is going to change. And we are going to take on advanced technology. And I feel this is going to bring forth cyber police. I'm feeling this really, really strong. But this all happens after the great cyber attack. And I want to say, no later than 2026. Okay, so you need to watch for that.
Number 2.
Okay, what else am I saying? We are so going to go futuristic. And I see this logo. It's like an app. And it's got an eye on it. And what I feel it is, it's going to be like a new web page, a new platform. And I feel it's going to take over the other big platforms. I'm feeling this really strong. And I'm also feeling Google's going to join with a huge company. And I'm getting a colour blue. So I want you to remember that, guys. It's coming through really, really strong. Okay, what else am I saying? Number 3. I'm seeing holographic mail. And guys, I just see we're beaming up everywhere. I just see hologram mail. It's definitely coming into play here. And I want to say no later than 2025. We're going to be popping up everywhere. Just out of the blue, popping in and out. Now, before you start getting excited or freaked by this, you have to be on the app to do this. Okay? So don't think that, somebody can just come popping into your house. You've got to be able to accept that mail to let them in. So watch for holographic mail. And it's going to have like a sensory thing with it and a smell. So we're going to be able to hologram everywhere and touch each other into each other's homes globally. And this is going to bring forth the future of time travel. The logo that I see is red. It looks like it's got like an eye in it, or the shape of an eye. It's a red logo. And game stations will introduce this technology too. So watch for that, guys. It's huge.
Number 4.
I'm also seeing a rise in Hyperloop travel. I see global tunnels being built. And I feel a lot of these booms which we've been hearing around the world, it's where they've been digging underneath, building tunnels. They've got this big plan, and it's to reduce toxins into the air. They're trying to reduce air travel, that type of thing. But this is high speed trains, and we're going to be hyperlooping all over the place, and it's going to be half the time. And I see this fully operational no later than 2032, could be 2028. So watch for that. So it means like you could get to America in half the time from the UK. It's going to be extremely fast train travel.
Number 5.
Okay, I also see a mass movement which will take place about banning the plastic. And I know this has been mentioned many times, but I feel this is going to really become very more apparent into 2023, 2024, no later than 2025. But this is going to affect the food industry and businesses. And I see this new biodegradable material which will be pushed where it doesn't harm the environment. But there's going to be a mass fight with this and mass arguments with this. And this could affect many companies globally. So you need to watch for that.
Number 6.
What else am I saying? I'm getting nanotechnology. And I know there's been a lot of controversy to do with electric cars and all of that. But I feel they're going to come more into play. But not with the batteries that we know. These are different types of batteries. I am getting graphene. And I'm also getting like a sulfur or sulfide or something like that. But these are going to be nanotechnology. It's nanotechnology. And it's going to lead the way for the car into the future. And I feel it's going to possibly take over the gas and the diesel. It's going to be heightened more by 2025. So you need to watch for this. And obviously I'm getting Elon Musk in this crystal ball here. And I know there's talks that, he's going to Mars and all of this. But there's going to be a strange twist with this, guys. And I'm also feeling there's a Japanese inventor or scientist who is going to come forth with a great invention. And maybe Musk might want to do work with him. But what I'm feeling here is where I see the race to Mars, I'm not so sure if Musk is going to get there first. I'm seeing China, and I'm seeing a name, a techno giant name, a man who possibly could beat him to the post. But what I feel with Musk is he's going to do more to do with travel. He's going to do a lot more to do with internet and Starlink and stuff like that. I want to say that Elon Musk's mission is more on the ground, even though he might disagree with me. But Musk is going to go in with another 2 men. And I believe that they're going to, it's definitely to do with air travel, but there is going to be, at some point, no later than 2032, they are going to create, it's something like Space Force. They're going to create like an enterprise sort of spacecraft for thousands of people to go on, like a floating space city. So I feel he's going to get into space travel, but it's more travel. And I also feel that he's going to do the hover cars, and he's going to get into the battery cars. But this is a new form of battery, a new form of fuel. So you need to watch for that, guys. This is huge. So remember, by 2032, it's going to look very futuristic. Okay. What else am I saying?
Number 7.
Right. The USA, I feel, is going to face a massive breakdown in communications on the political front by November of this year, 2022. I am actually saying it doesn't look good. It looks like amnesty on the streets, that type of thing. And I see the word terrorism. By spring of 2023, there will be a huge court case, and this will be televised. And I'm getting Capitol Hill. I'm sort of saying that the whole power structure is going to be restructured. Okay? But I do see conflict by November 2022 this year. And I see the Constitution of the USA, laws are going to be re-evaluated. Okay, so you need to watch for this. And by 2023 to 2025, I'm actually feeling that there's going to be 3 main figures that will leave this planet. Obviously, they've got the way I'm looking in this crystal ball here, they've got like it's masked out a bit because I don't like focusing on who it is. I'm just receiving this message. One of these deaths is going to be natural. One of these is going to be an illness. And one of these people is going to be exile or removed. I want you to remember that. Then I'm also seeing that there's a 4th man. These are all men, by the way. And it's as if this man's going to be taken with many others. This is what I'm being given. And I'm seeing him with a suitcase. He's a businessman in a suit. Now, this man could face treason and war crimes and much more. But if he takes, I'm being shown like a fatal journey, he will just leave. So that, remember, there's different timelines here. If he doesn't take, I'm just sort of seeing him standing in an airport. If he doesn't take this journey, he will face treason and there will be problems in court. He's got darkish hair. I want you to remember that. What else am I seeing?
Number 8.
I see the fall of the Russian Empire, and I'm getting Putin. And I'm getting the rise of a new leader by 2023. If not 2024, no later. Something's going to happen into 2023. I feel it really strong. And this is going to bring a lot of shocks. I'm also feeling by 2023, the end of 2023, beginning of 2024, China will face, I see them mourning. I see them in grief. Lots of people in grief. And I'm also seeing here in this crystal ball, 2 powerful countries, China and Russia, will come into conflict. I want you to remember this. Okay. And around about that time, the dollar is going to change. But I see a man from the east that will stop this conflict. And it's all about a signing of a signature or a paper. Remember that, guys. What else am I getting?
Number 9.
I'm getting the Kim dynasty. North Korea. And as you know, there's a mass awakening happening around the planet. And nobody's immune to this. So where people in North Korea are being very restricted, they'll be awakening as well. I see the fall of Kim Jong-un. And I see the rise of another leader. But I'm also seeing a woman that will rise. And this will cause the fall of the Kim dynasty. And by no later than 2032, this is going to happen. No later. Well, it could be within the next couple of years, but I want to see no later than 2032, North Korea and South Korea will become one country, but not when Kim's in power. I want you to remember that. A woman will heal the East. A woman who looks so small, yet is a loud voice. Remember that. That's coming through very, very strong.
Number 10.
Okay. What else am I saying? Humanity will face possibly another virus. And I feel as I look into this, it's as if humanity's faced this virus before. But this virus is on a different level. It's connected with rats, just like before. But there is going to be a great breakthrough with the medicine. Okay? And this is going to help humanity. It will, what's going to happen is they're going to find out that it's come from contaminated water. I want you to remember this, in grain. And it's on a different level. But we as a human race, we are going to manage pandemics into the future. We are going to learn from this. And into the future, there won't be shutting down of businesses and nothing like that. But there's going to be a revelation, and it's going to change big pharma. I want you to remember this. Where there's a negative, there's a positive. And I see technology is going to lead the way and come into play here. Into the future, technology is going to replace big pharma into the future. I am seeing antibodies and a new way of thinking. I'm seeing this all before 2030, and I see a chip that will replace passports if you want. Remember that. In order to pull away from pharmaceutical, it's the next level. It's to do with all of the great medicines that have been held back from we, and the great technology, and it's now being seeped in through the good guys. I also feel that there's going to be new childbirth techniques that is going to help mothers and babies, and it's going to reduce costly stays in hospital. I see a new form, like birth in hospitals, painless childbirth, and does not cost much, which you shouldn't be. You know, it's a natural thing. You know, the woman brings the child into the world. But I'm funny, it's because I'm looking here and I'm saying Y and Z chromosomes. And I want you to remember this, guys. And I feel this is going to be mentioned. And science is going to discover the missing link to the natural painkiller that we can produce. And they're going to invent this. Again, it's not a medicine as such, it's in a crystal cylinder device. When people have asked me about the med beds and things like that, and I've never seen that, I've always felt there was a device to come in first. There's been so much what's been held back, and that's what I'm feeling what's coming in. Now this little crystal cylinder device, what it looks like in the crystal ball, it's safe for mother and baby, it's natural. Okay, and it's going to replace, eventually, it's going to be a breakthrough for replacing pharmaceutical. And also this crystal device will be used for surgical operations too into the future. It's huge, guys, massive.
Number 11.
Okay, what else am I saying? The USA presidential election for 2024. Hold on to your hats, guys. Oh, dearie me. There is great change to come and great challenges ahead. I predict that the 2024 USA election is going to be the most controversial. Okay, and it's going to hit a hype of drama. You've got the radical and you've got the everything what's being sort of divided. It's going to be so extreme. But what I'm feeling as I look into this crystal ball, I see the past actions, okay, to a previous leader. Remember this. That is to this point, that this is going to change his fate. But what I also predict, there's going to be a breakthrough which has never happened before in human history. And where there'll be not just one person, which has never been done before in the White House, there could be two. There could be two. So you've got, when I'm looking at that could be like, say, president, vice president. But it's going to be so extreme. But what I feel is that as America stands divided, okay, a woman is going to take down a radical leader. A woman's words is going to take down a radical leader. And where the country will become divided, two men with brownish hair, darkish hair, one from the left, one from the right, will save the republic and will save democracy. But I also feel there is a twist with this, a massive twist. And I'm seeing a woman that may stand in the White House. All I do know is this is going to change history. and truth will come out. And like I've said this before, it will come out back to front. But some things are meant to be, and some things aren't meant to be. America will divide. The flag will fall. Then the flag will rise. And then new America will be born. Watch for a woman who may stand in the White House, and a man with darkish hair. And I'm going to leave that one with you. This is your psychic elegy. Wherever you all are around the world, stay happy, stay safe, and stay blessed. And I'll see you all soon. We have great change to come onto this planet, guys. And we have to embrace this. For we are now coming into New Earth. May the force all be with you all. Take care now. Goodbye.
Where am I? I think I'm stuck on end screen. Guys, I need to stop doing this astral travelling. I keep getting stuck in the cloud. But anyway, I'm stuck on my end screen. So don't forget, subscribe to my channel and press the bell for new updates. Us fairies, you know, we're always getting up to mischief. See you all soon. Bye now.